Hi. You're so far away. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We are at the Persimmon Ridge playing the gold layout. I'm ready to be heard again. This course is beautiful. It's mid-October. Lots of color happening out here. I see some reds, I see some yellows. It's a sweet time to be here. Famous hole 1, overlooking the parking lot. Hole 1 for the blues is just down there. Buckle up. This could be rough. Hole 1 coming at just over 500 feet. That orangish bush towards the middle of the screen, that is edge of circle-ish. There's a creek out there. And there's a pond if you get something to hyzer out really bad. So I'm gonna throw 2-on-1 here. I'm gonna go with my Big Z Zeus, which is a little on the flippy side, and a Fission Wave, and just hopefully get around this canopy. Dang it. That hyzered out. This wave should be better. We'll see. A little inside, overturned. Hopefully we can find it. So this is my first throw that hyzered out a little early. This potentially is out of bounds of the way these flags curl. I'm not entirely sure. Second one overturned, cut rolled into the creek, which is definitely OB. Ought to be okay. 3. Hole 2, 584. Definitely can't see it. It's elevated on a old golf green, par 4. I think I want to be on the right side of that cedar up there. That should give me a nice hyzer look at the green. Oh crap. That was not it. Alright, so I'm next to the short pad, or the blue pad. There is the long basket. But we're playing to the short basket, which is on the edge of a green, basically right at the center of the screen. But I still have like 425, and I've got some trees in the way, so I'm going to go with a goat, try and hyzer it over the top, get into position so that I can get close and get out of here with a 4. I think I love it. It should be on the green. Maybe you have a look at a 3. So I definitely thought I was about 25 feet shorter or closer than this. I think I'm gonna go zone layup. Try and base this thing. Okay, it's still makeable. Let's try with the berg. Should have gone berg. Make the par, or you're gonna probably get a double bogey coming back. What mini am I using today? Heart of Texas Tour. It could be a coaster. I keep it in my bag as a knee pad. Forgot to switch minis between rounds, so you get to see this mini. It's kind of dark horse. Backup mini in the disc locker bag. Hole 3, par 4, 675. It is up there in those shadows at the top of the screen. Got a couple of trees to work with off the tee, or down the fairway. Off the tee you have a wall of low ceiling trees to deal with. You can either punch something low through the gap or chip something high. I'm gonna try and bite off as much as I can. Kind of liked the goat on the last one, so I'm gonna throw it again. Again, just high, don't let it turn, crash back into the middle, kind of towards the blue pad. That should set up nicely. Is it gonna land on the short pad? It literally hit the middle of the pad. Dang it. Here's a better look at the green. The basket's in there somewhere. I've got about 400 feet left. I'm in front, unfortunately, just in front of the blue T sign. So I've got a bit of a weird run up. Let's see here. Okay. Actually, shouldn't even be in the equation. It's just psyching me out a little bit, but should be totally fine. I'm gonna throw time lapse. Basically, I don't want to be in that big cedar. I want to be on the right, scooting towards the left. Tailwind. I change discs. Go with my flippier Zeus. That's a headwind. It's just swirling. Whatever. Uh-oh. Get to the left of it. Okay, that's just bad enough. That might be okay. All right, we can finally see the bucket. I do have access to it. It's just very guarded with some little trees. Get a look. It's saving par. Just try and get over those rocks, but that would be dreamy. If I can get to the rocks, I'm happy. Par save, come on, baby. Hole 4, just over 800 feet. That shadow of the tree canopy in the middle of your screen, that's about pin high, and then it's about 100 feet down to the right in the cedars. Cart path, OB does not play on the right, but you do have OB for hole 3 on the left. Hard to get a wind read from up here. Man, what a beautiful hole. A little bit of turn, and then just stalling and falling. That's probably OB. Yeah, buddy. Oh, get stable. Yeah, we like that. Udisc says I've got about 360 to the pin. It's back behind that tree or that low spot in the tree canopy. Again, in the tournament, I'm pretty sure this would be OB, but there's no lines painted today, so we're playing it. The shiggle was so good, though. It's unfortunate. All right, I'm going to alpha, just over the hilltop. Oh, I really like that. That should be quite good, I think. So there's the basket back in these cedars. I was expecting to be somewhere around here, but I'm actually way back here. Try a forehand up shot. Do not get a lot of practice at these, especially with a low ceiling like this. Just feel like it is the shot required from here. Was that too much? Perfect. Hole 5, it is in the short position today. I drove down there to check first. 240 feet. Forehand. You could lay up with a turnover putter backhand, or you could throw a thumber. Get aggressive. I don't know. This hole and me have never gotten along. I'm gonna try forehand. I just threw a good forehand approach. Feeling good about the forehand right now. That wasn't so dang high. That had the beans. All right, not terrible. Still have a look at it. Could try and float one, or I could just chip one up beforehand. That's what I'm gonna do. This will get me closer. My miss on this shot is gonna be later, enhancing my chances of saving par. Just for grins. That would have been good too. Par City, hole 6, par 3, 400 feet, downhill, kind of blind. Just gonna hang something and let it work its way back towards the bucket and give the time lapse a try. A bird is pretty much my aiming point. Too far to the right. Might have a putt though. I don't want a piece of that bogey. I just want to get out of here with a par. Would have had to jam that so hard to get under the ceiling. Hole 5. 587, there's the short, and then it kind of doglegs to the left. Cart path almost the entire way up on the right. On or beyond is OB. Just trying to get in position off the tee on this one. Hopefully just get just past, maybe a little bit to the left of the short tee. Ah, dang it. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Footing or swing room. Yeah, I'm gonna go forehand flare. Get through this bigger gap on the left and then get around, hopefully give me a shot at the green. So I can maybe save this thing. I think that's enough. So I landed on the blue tee. Tee sign says 282 to the short basket, which is also the basket for this layout today. It's not the long. No complaints here. So basically I just have to get up and down into to save par. Got a little bit of a right to left tail. So I'm gonna throw the grackle. Also gonna mark this. Throw the grackle just kind of hopefully right at that house. A little off speed. Scoot towards the bucket. I think that was good. Yeah! I cannot believe I saved par. Okay, really quick, just to put some more pressure on myself. Meant to mention this at the beginning, I was just so excited to get to the round, I forgot. Last time I played here, I shot 20 over par on this layout. It was cold. I was playing with my left arm, and I've been wanting to get back to this layout to show what I can really do on it. Also, the Udisc average is 15 over par. So my goal today is 10 over par or better. And so far through 7 holes, I'm even. I've been saving par after saving par. Eventually the pressure's probably gonna pile up of saving pars, but I'm on track to score 10 over or better. So let's get to the rest of the round. Hole 8, 10-10 is the distance of this hole. It's back behind that tree trunk on the left side of center. You maybe remember this hole from seeing, I think it was Humphreys and Murch and LaCastro. They eagled this hole, and it was by drone. So like someone threw the tee, and then as soon as it landed, someone was there to throw the upshot, and then Cat drained the putt. It was sick. OB on this hole, cart path and beyond. It's Really, you just don't want to deal with the cart path. Ideally, landing between the cart path and that big tree in the middle of the fairway. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And I'll throw my more stable Zeus. Hopefully this doesn't get too far to the left. If I am too far to the left, though, I can still chip, which is nice. But I think I have a headwind. It's kind of swirling still. See how it goes. Okay, get off it. Yes. Now don't be behind the tree. Well short of the tree, I've got options. There's the basket through the trees. Like I said, just behind that tree trunk. Not a bad shot. Kind of not great either, though. With that little tree trunk, 476, what? Okay, so I can throw a big turnover and have no worries of getting pinched in the left side of the fairway there. I'm gonna go free tail. Hey babe, will you watch this? Help me keep another eye on where it went. Nice and safe. All right, 259 to the pin after 2. I'll just throw a putter at it. Ah, the wind just shifted again. Gosh darn it. Come on, stand it. Now just sit. Sit. I think I'm on the green. Hole 9, 594. That eagle carving is a Mando. There's also a bunker up there. I don't think that plays OB though. There's a cart path right, and then this is the only time I've been here when this isn't a pond. So just need to get into position so I can play around that Mando. That Mando is 511. Do have a tailwind, so I'm gonna go with my flippy Zeus. Oh boy, that's bad. Really bad. Definitely not ideal positioning here because I gotta make the Mando and the basket's back in those trees, so I'm gonna try and go high and swing something back. Well, it definitely made the Mando. Am I gonna make the fairway? Kinda. There's the basket. And my upshot's right here. So I should be able to chip up, get out of here with another par. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Bumskis. Badumskis. Get to see how easily it made it back here though. Nice path. Definitely not the first person to have been back here. Unless I'm mistaken. This is gonna be my first par 4 of the day. Or bogey of the day, because this is a par 4. All right, through the front 9, I am 1 over par. So I could actually bogey out from here and meet my goal, which is reducing some pressure. I was trying to stay bogey free though, which wasn't a goal. That would have been cool though. But on to the back 9. Hole 10, 248 feet. It's on a little mound through this fairway that has been carved out of these thick Arkansas woods. Just gonna try and smooth something up there. Had success going slightly understable mid, like a meteor. That's what I threw the first time I played here and had great success. I'm gonna go hex today though. Just try and miss those trees on the right. Work my way up there. Turn a little. Sit a little. I think those trees saved me from going deep. That was a great throw though. A little bounce back opportunity here. I've been letting the easy ones fall through my fingers. We'll see if I can capitalize on this one. Go stagger. Let's go. Hole 11, par 5, 827 feet uphill the whole way. There is the short pad on the left side of the screen. The basket is up past that. You can see the cart path cutting across the screen. You have to establish yourself inbounds on the other side of that cart path or go to a drop zone. And then if you go too far, there is another cart path. So, distance driver again, baby. Go with my lightweight ESP Zeus again. This thing's been my workhorse today. This might be a little too stable for going uphill, but I don't want to turn and burn and end up short because of that. And there's a little bit of a headwind, so maybe this is the perfect choice. Dang it. To the drop zone. So here's the drop zone, not something I wanted to show you. And I believe that is the bucket right in the middle of the screen. Yeah. This is gonna be a tough par from way back here. I'm gonna go time lapse and just try and end up on the left side of the cart path up there. Here's to open. Yeah, that's safe. Maybe too safe. There's the basket, kind of protected in that covered green. I'm throwing 4, so I gotta get this one close if I wanna save par. 245. Regular mid will probably be fine with this headwind. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Got lucky. All right, here we go. Right to left, a little bit of a tail. More right to left than anything though. Sit. Hole 12, par 4, that's about 676 feet. Downhill again, par 4. Nice little gap to hit if you really want to bite some distance off, which I think is what we're gonna do. Go flippy Zeus, try and just draw it and fade again at the end. Do have a left to right wind, so even if I release this on a little bit of hyzer, hopefully it'll stand up straight and ride to the right. Dang it! That was mushed. After a little bit of course maintenance on my part, I still have 500 feet to the green. Let's see what we can work with here. A little sandy here. Dang it, don't roll out, don't roll out, don't roll out. Roll back in. We'll see. Okay, so I did not roll back in, but let's play pretend here. Flopped, so it was rolling, and give it to myself about here. Actually, don't think that's too generous. And then I'll take my relief towards the bucket. And this is for par, so actually you really need to run this. Or no, play safe. It's okay to take a bogey. And there's a slope down to the left of the basket, so I just don't want to be left. Right, missing right is okay. Missing deep is bad, missing left is bad. Money. Yeah. Hole 13, 335 uphill. You just got one big tree and one little tree to beat if you can hit the gap. Gold tee box way back here. Let's see what we want to do. 335. Good jackalope. Understable 8-speed. Should be able to shape this thing without it hyzering out too bad on us. Nice. Kind of overturned it a bit, so it didn't quite climb the hill as much as I wanted it to, but that's okay. Short, come on, bro. Still short. Hole 14, downhill, par 3, 379, and it is on a little bit of a peninsula. The green is safe, but the rollaway potential behind the basket is not. The hex. See if we can get there. Went far enough, but it didn't turn. So really not the worst look, other than there's a drop off behind the bucket. I would rather be on the green, but pin high with a mid-range, I'm not mad at that. Just gonna chip up with a zone. Hopefully stay close. Yeah. In addition to the rollaway potential, there's also like a cliff right back there. Hole 15, par 4, 761 feet, quite a bit downhill. I think you got to establish yourself inbounds over that cart path. And we're going for it. Get stable, come on, baby. I'd say we're safe. Like I'm about 380. And if I'm not mistaken, there's OB like really close behind the basket. But really just getting around this oak tree, penetrating forward. That is the goal here. Oh boy. All right, I was OB, unfortunately. So this is my par stroke right here. Hole 16, par 3, 379 downhill, OB cart path on the right. That tree on the right side of the screen is about 350 to clear if you're trying to go for the all hyzer line, which I'm going to try it. I'm gonna throw this goat again. It just betrayed me on the last hole with how stable it still is, so might be just what I need here. Skip. Oh, I just died. Try a time lapse. Kicked back off of those trees a little bit. Still a putt. Right idea. Forgot to hit record. I made the putt. Hole 17, 350 feet downhill, elevated basket on the edge of a green, leading you into the lake. or pond, whatever you want to call it. So I just double bogeyed. Because I threw OB, had to re-tee. Then I double putted. So I'm 6 big with 2 to play. As long as I don't double bogey this and the next hole, goal achieved. All right, I'm gonna try that goat again. Let's go. Prettiest green ever right now. Goodness. This is insane. I still gotta make a putt. Go. Hole 18, island green on the side hill. Freaking autofocus over the pond. So I've got 1 or 2 shots to set up on the dry side, and then I can attack. I think I'm gonna go with this Flippy Blizzard Boss, and then try and get a little aggressive with it. But yeah, I'm gonna aim at that red basket up there. No turn. Thing turned for days yesterday. Boo. Well, I played it too safe. I was OB across the cart path on the left. So with my little relief here, this is my 3rd throw. I'm just gonna chip up to the water with this quake. Really safe. All right, this is my 4th throw, so to put it close so I can get a par, 318 to the base from back here. I'll go Halo Destroyer. A little bit of a headwind. Right part of the hill, just way to the left. All right, for all the marbles and not losing a putter. Actually, or losing anything. Okay. Weak. I'm just shoot 6 over par, crushing my goal.
I almost forgot to do the outro. I mean, I did forget, but now we're here doing it. We just got back from dinner and are cleaning up for our Airbnb, getting ready to go home, and I was like, Persimmon Ridge, gold layout, what a doozy. Which I knew it would be. I knew it would kick me in the teeth, but it kicked me in the teeth a lot down the stretch. I finished 7 big, which is 73 strokes, 200 rated round according to Udisc, which it didn't feel that good. But yeah, I threw OB on hole 18, I threw OB on hole 16, I threw OB on hole 15, I threw OB on hole 12, I threw OB on hole 11. Made a lot of mistakes coming down to the end, but I would maybe recommend the blue. The gold is super challenging though, and really fun. Oh, let's see, 73. That wasn't even the best today. For the week, that's towards the bottom. For the last 30 days, top 6 out of 12. 2024, just outside of the top 100. So, is what it is. Persimmon Ridge, no doubt, is a must-visit course in the U.S. That's all I got. I got to clean. So thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.